Welcome to Prince Edward Island, guys, and welcome to part 2 of my Eastern Canada vlog. So, as you can see, right now I'm at the known as the Brackley Beach, I believe, in the Prince Edward Island National Park, and I'm just walking along the beach here. See, it's a really nice view of the ocean. So yeah. Let me give you guys like a brief description of Prince Edward Island. So, in case you guys want to know, PEI, or Prince Edward Island, is basically a small island that is like just off the coast of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, and like its population is, I believe, like around like 147,000. Maybe higher, maybe lower, but that's basically a rough estimate of it. Yeah. And there's like relatively like few, people that basically live around the vicinity of our Airbnb. Yeah. Of course, right over here in this park, that's basically like one of the main tourist attractions here in PEI. And of course, it has its own downsides as well. There's lots of mosquitoes around here. So yeah. And this beach stretches along from over there all the way to there. So it's pretty long. And of course the sand here, as you can see, it's way thicker than and finer than like the sand that you will find in Ontario, for example. So it's really good to be walking on. And as you can see, off to the left, there's all these sand dunes. We're not supposed to go on there because there's a risk of tripping, right? And the sand dunes actually just, collapsing, or just, it's like the risk of a sand slide. It's really high. Yeah. And of course, like the water, I'd say I think it's like really good for swimming and stuff, especially in August when the temperature in the water gets warmer. But of course, do be mindful of all these different obstacles that you would, or any threats that you would find. Alright? So would I recommend this place to you? Well, I'd say yes. But, of course, like I said before, be prepared for anything, right? Bring some sunscreen, bring some mosquito repellent. And of course, if you want to swim, right, or, just tan around here, well then, bring your beach clothes. Bring your swimsuit. And I bet this is, and I'll tell you, this is going to be really enjoyable, to say the least. And let me show you the magnificent views of the beach as we continue walking. guys, look what I spotted right over there. I don't know if you can see it. Right over there, that's a jellyfish, you know? Yeah. Well guys, so unfortunately right now the weather is getting really bad here. So we're done a walk on the beach, so now we're just gonna head back to the car to have our lunch. I'll see you there. Well, so now I'm done my lunch, and now we're just gonna be walking on this trail pretty close to the beach. It's on Robinson Island, I guess, in Prince Edward Island. Yeah, as you can see, it's currently raining out here. Fortunately, all the stuff that I have right now, what I'm wearing right now, is waterproof. Alrighty. So. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this short because there's a lot of mosquitoes around here as well. So yeah, now we're gonna head back to the car. Well guys, as you can see, my legs and my arms are really wet. That's unfortunate, but you know, it's raining right now, so yeah. Now we're just heading back to the original area, the Prince Edward Island National Park, the main entrance. Alright, so now we are leaving Prince Edward Island National Park. Next stop will be the Green Gables Heritage Place. See you there. So in case you guys didn't know, the Green Gables Heritage Place, it's basically a famous place in PEI that it's named after like this young girl named Anne Shirley. And just a bit of a background about her, right? Shirley, so Anne Shirley, she was born in Nova Scotia, and then I believe later on she like her cousins like brought her to PEI, and I believe she had a family over there as well. And of course, they were very welcoming. They very much welcomed her there. And yeah. And of course, like the site in PEI which she stayed was, I believe, like it's called Green Gables in Prince Edward Island. And then she was named after this like she was mentioned in a book made by Lucy Maud Montgomery, right? In case you didn't know, she was also from Eastern Canada, right? Like her book is called Anne of Green Gables, which, you know, like it basically goes into every single detail about Anne Shirley. Yeah, it's a really amazing site. You know, definitely one I would recommend you to visit if you're coming to PEI. So guys, now we just arrived at the Green Gables that's a place I was talking about. Yeah, now let's go inside. Let's see what's up in there. Here's some pictures I took at the Green Gables Heritage Place. And after that visit to the Green Gables Heritage Place, we went back to our Airbnb, and then to have dinner. And then after that, we just went to another like a private beach that wasn't really that far from our Airbnb, but it gave us like a really great view of the Atlantic. I mean, of the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And yeah, and I even like saw like a boat pass by. Really good. Yeah, and that completes the full day that we were at PEI. And the second day, and the next day we just basically commuted all the way to the ferry for to like take us to Nova Scotia because it was time to leave. Well, so now we're just approaching the capital of Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown right now. As you can see, these are some of the buildings over here. Alright, now we just passed Charlottetown. Now we just head on to our table. So, guys, did you know Charlottetown, that is the capital of Prince Edward Island, and that's where I believe like most of the people most of the Prince Edward Islanders they live in, and it sits right on the edge of the Bay of Fundy, right, as you have probably just seen, and like it's not really as like dense as like as Toronto, for example. So it's like And we just crossed through it in like less than, I believe, 15 minutes. But yeah, it is still a really good place. So, of course, if you're coming to Prince Edward Island, even though we didn't get the chance to get off the car and like see much of Charlottetown, I think there's going to be some really good awesome spots that you can visit there. For more information, you can just look it up on the internet. But of course, it's a place that I would definitely recommend you visit if you have the time on your hands. So with that, we arrived at our ferry port in PEI, and then what we did is we just waited for, I believe, half an hour for our ferry to arrive, and then we got on our ferry. And in the meantime, I just took some beautiful views. I just took some beautiful pics of the views of the ship port, and needless to say, they were really good. Also, guys, now we're on the ferry. Alright, guys, so now I'm on the ferry, and let me give you guys a good view. Possibly a funny, as you can see. Pretty good. Huh? Okay. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Now we're just going up here. Look at this view. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? It sure is. Alright, guys. So now we're already moving, and out of PEI here. So here's the last wow, look at that, Okay. Alright, guys. So yeah, now we're just really sailing over through the Bay of Fundy here. Prince Edward Island's well over there. I know the school just right to there. And as you can see, there's another boat that's going in the opposite direction of the way we're going. So this boat, I'd say it's like not extremely long, but of course it's like basically like it's called a row ferry, right? Row on, row off. That's where cars and stuff like they go into the to the bottom area, and then we as passengers we go to the top. And this route it's from PEI to Nova Scotia or vice versa. Normally it would take like around 75 or so minutes. And I believe it's I believe it's no more, no less. So of course it's like really convenient. Like if you're you know, going like directly from Nova Scotia to PEI or PEI to Nova Scotia. Yeah. Right now, as you can see, I'm on the deck of the boat, and of course, like I talked about before, this is a really, really nice view. So, of course, if you guys are planning to come to PEI or going to Nova Scotia, like from Nova Scotia, or if you're going to Nova Scotia from PEI, highly recommend. I highly recommend taking this boat. It's really convenient, as opposed to just like driving, like from PEI to Nova Scotia. And guys, that's Nova Scotia right over there. We're quickly approaching it. First sign of Nova Scotia. Alright guys, so just to put into context, so we departed PEI at around 10 o'clock, now it's 10:57, so we're approaching like the area that we're going to dock at. So yeah, we're going to arrive there I think in like about in less than like 10 minutes or something. So yeah, it's like, so it's probably, so 75 minutes, I think this is going to be like a rough estimate, right? Yeah, you know, this quick, you know, like the quick movement here, right? The time that we took to actually cover the whole distance never ceases to amaze me how fast we did that. So we're going to arrive there in like maybe like 11:07 or 11:05 or something like that. But yeah. I'll see you when we get off. Guys, now we have arrived in Nova Scotia, and now we're just exiting the boat, exiting the ferry. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to head to the next here in Nova Scotia. So yeah, the ferry is already behind us. Alright.
你如果是那样顺时针走，就要多走1个小时，走4个小时37分钟。如果是按照最短的路，就3个小时30分钟。
Then enjoy the views.
In 12 kilometers, merge onto Trans-Canada.
we were basically arrived in Nova Scotia. And more details on that will be covered in like my last part of my vlog, which is probably going to be the longest one. But we'll just have to wait and see on that. So reflecting back on this, I'd say PEI it's a really, 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 really nice spot to visit, right? In terms of that, you know, there's very, very little traffic over there at the PEI, right? Given the fact that, you know, the population is only, I think, like 147,000 people, right? Which is, say, like not as much as what we have here, you know, in Toronto, in the Greater Toronto area. And of course, very, very nice beaches over there, you know. And of course, there's water all around the island, right? So lots of water activities that you can, that of course you can do over there. And definitely, they also have some very, very good sort of like you know, farmland that which they grow potatoes on. That I actually witnessed them, like during a road trip and during an adventure in PEI. And you say they're really, really good. You know, there was like one massive land, like a vast like area like around my Airbnb in PEI, which as it turned out was basically a potato garden, you know. And of course, in case you didn't know, PEI, it's like the #1 producer of potatoes here in Canada, right? So yeah, go over there. I suggest that you try out some of their potatoes, right? It's really, really tasty, to say the least. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it very, very, very inspirational. And I just like to give a special thank you to the following people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel: Alessia, and Jadelyn, Maya, and Claire, and Isa, and Alan, Malcolm, and Ante, and Tyler, and Zach, and Kayla, and Lucy, of course, and Danny, and Dyalla, and Noor, and Kati, of course. You guys are all amazing, amazing, amazing people. Very much appreciate your support. So, if you haven't already, then here is your checklist for a day. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell, and follow me on my Instagram. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great day.